everybody, it's Jamie of Pandora Astrology here in Berkeley, California.
And I'm Julia Mikas, joining in from San Francisco.
And we asked our readers of our newsletter some questions about what do you guys want to know about Donald Trump's chart? And the question that we came up with that was asked the most is something along the lines of, why is Donald Trump acting like a monarch? Why does he seem to want to be king? And what's behind that in his personality? So we've got his chart up here in front of us so that we can show you. And it looks like the main feature that really stands out and would stand out pretty much to any astrologer is this Leo rising and Mars sitting right there on the ascendant. And Julia, what are your thoughts about this?
Well, any planet which is very closely conjoined in angle, and the Mars is about 2 degrees away from the ascendant, so that's very close. It gets really amplified. It becomes a really standout planet. Those are one of the first few things I look at when I'm reading a chart. So this means that he's got a very strong Mars. It's also connected to his sun by sextile and trine his moon. So this guy is Mars oriented.
That means that he's going to have a lot of drive, force of personality. He's going to be willful. He's going to be self-directed. He's going to want to do his own thing, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then what about that Leo rising?
Well, Leo is considered by traditional astrologers to be one of the royal signs. A Leo rising naturally has a rather regal bearing. I'm not saying every Leo rising is a monomaniac the way he is, but there's this sense of wanting attention, of
Yes.
wanting to be recognized and seen. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And I think didn't you say something about a fixed star regarding all of this?
Yeah. Now, if you use fixed stars, which are, they're a little funny. Fixed stars are basically, they're a bit more used by the sort of sidereal zodiac people versus the tropical ones. But they can, people say that they can sometimes really add a certain amount of flavor of whatever they represent into any planets or points which are conjoin them by a very, very small amount,
Yes.
by a very small order.
Closely conjunct, sure. So now, does Trump basically have Regulus rising?
Yeah, I think that's about a degree away from his ascendant. Regulus is considered to be the star of kings.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. So perhaps that was always an intention for him, even, years ago when he was on The Apprentice and that was his domain, he was king of that domain as well. Any other thoughts here?
Let's see. Mars is not only just strong from being on the ascendant, but it's in a reception, which traditional astrologers consider can really strengthen a planet quite a bit. Because of its sextile to the sun.
Yeah.
The sun's main rulership is Leo, so that Mars is really, really supercharged.
Yeah, I think so. So Mars is in Leo, the sign that the sun rules, and then it's also in a harmonious connection to the sun. So that gives this person, even more star power, and with it, the attendant desire for attention. Now, what I'm noticing too is that Mars, while it's conjunct the ascendant, is in the 12th house too. And the 12th house is like a hidden away pocket of the chart where we keep some psychological baggage. Usually it came down to us from our family environment that we grew up in. And when Mars appears in the 12th house, often that means that the person's anger and assertion was kind of squashed when they were little. And so having this Mars be conjunct the rising from the 12th house side instead of the first house side could definitely point to some insecurities and some anxieties about whether he's making enough impact, and that could make him tone deaf about the actual nature of his impact. So there's a caution there. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had fun making it for you. You can find it on our April news playlist in our YouTube channel, Pandora Astrology. And we'll probably put out more stuff about Trump's chart over the course of the rest of this year. And we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye bye.